Hi, I'm Fessel. I'm the team leader and designer as well as the initial coder for this game.
I'm Zach. I'm the real coder of this game.
And I'm Stuart. I'm artist, animation, user interface style person.
As well as special shout-outs to Rebecca Jackson, who is the character artist, and Irvin Cruikshank, who is the audio guy for us this time.
Yeah. What about the audio and sound effects? Did you get them from anywhere worth mentioning, or?
It was just freesounds.org was where I took a lot of the audio assets, and then the music I just got from Irvin. So.
Right, okay.
All right, big shout out to freesoundeffects. What did you say? I don't know. They probably don't need the publicity. It's fine.
They've got free in the name. They're sorted.
Right, so I guess it's probably worth saying a bit about the history of this project. Basically, we usually make stuff together, but I was on holiday, so Vessel stepped in and did a bang-up job temp coding on the initial version of this project. So I had nothing to do with the original incarnation of this.
That was the one that was on Ludum there.
Yeah, actually we just did this concept, but then when it came to the turbo concept, I think the reason we ended up coming back to this one was just because like every time Stu keeps on getting redirects from all these different flash sites that keep taking the game and posting it. So we figured since this is for charity, if we remade this one, since it keeps on going out, it'll at least do some good.
I have no idea why it's so popular overseas. Although another reason is because this game's like really simple. It's just that one-click style gameplay. It fit in really well with the game jam like objective.
First of all, the original game was made for the 10-second Ludum Dare game jam. And then a couple of months later, we went to do the Games for Change jam, which was to remake an old game and put a kind of charity button in it so that you could kind of raise awareness and help donate. So we were hoping to raise money for Special Effect, which is a charity that Fessel, what do they do?
They help people that have disabilities, such as one of the people was a little girl who'd lost all her limbs to meningitis, and they helped her by making a Wii controller about a third of the weight so that she could interact and play games.
Yeah, it's a really good cause because it lets these kids who can't usually have the same opportunities to play games as non-disabled people do. So yeah, we decided to try and raise awareness with our game here.
I did feel incredibly noble reworking on it. It was good.
Yeah, no, we're goddamn heroes.
I wonder how much money we've actually managed to redirect via this, if any.
Probably.
By the way, on the Games for Change website, we're actually like quite near the top of the page, if anyone's noticed.
Well, that's good.
I don't know if it's like a ranking system or it's just the way it's organized, but yeah, when you go into the front page, we're usually in the top 2 lines.
Yeah, well, if anyone's watching this and has some spare money to play, to give away, then please do donate to Special Effect. You don't even have to play our game. That's not the point. Just it's coming up to Christmas. Make some disabled kids' day. Let them play Ghosts card and shoot the dog or whatever. I don't really play that.
Have any of you guys actually chipped in for the charity thing?
Because I just
no, but you've got a job. So.
I did actually, as a matter of fact. Throw a few quid their way. So yeah.
No, I did just get paid, so I will donate now that I've finally got money.
So I'm guessing our game's not so much a redirect or anything as such as it is kind of like free marketing for them then.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah,
it was just to try and hopefully raise some money for a charity and get some good out of the game.
And another thing about the remake of this was that the theme was the turbo of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Talk about that,
Turbo.
Well, when it came to the turbo version, we were trying to figure out how to do things a little differently. So we just added some small changes to the game, like adding an extra character to the game, as well as getting really awesome soundtracks. We didn't really have music in the original game, but now the music here, it does actually kind of get across the turbo theme. It gets really energetic. That, and we redid the title screen to make it more like a turbo feel. We had like neon effects to the syringes.
We've also got the Back to the Future rip-off style like turbo word, along with just a lot of flashing lights. Really, we've got the high contrast like effect going on almost in time with the music. We kind of got jamming with that.
Yeah, that was kind of lucky, and then we also managed to get the Like if you made a mistake, we made it a lot more visual. Like we actually would have like a spark or something go off, or something would malfunction if you made a mistake. So I think that worked pretty well.
We have a TV in the top of the screen which like displays like a lot of static and hiss when you get a hit wrong. I was really tempted to put some sort of subliminal message in there, like a picture of a fish or a bunch of bananas or something. Just something bizarre and random.
That would have been awesome. I would have liked to see that in the game. You know, when we release the sequel,
it'll be the Turbo Hyper Championship Edition 2.
Deluxe.
With DLC. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
No, if we did a sequel, it would probably have game mechanic that wasn't just pushing a button. Because it's weird, like some people like find it way too easy and some people just really bad at it. It's like a weird mix.
We probably should have incorporated some kind of balancing or a difficulty system. I don't know. You know, we did this game in like 2 days, 3 days really. Like we had other stuff going on. It was fun. It was a bit stressful trying to get everything finished in time.
I think what you were really stressed out was trying to fix Vessel's code.
Yeah.
Be honest.
No, yeah, but you know, Vessel's code is kind of like, it's like staring into chaos.
Have you got any layman's terms examples of how bad it was?
No, not really. It's kind of like the joy of Vessel code is that it always works, like somehow. Maybe not in the best way, maybe not in a way that could ever be improved upon or have extra features added into, but it's always functional to the bare minimum specification of what it was supposed to do. Looking at the actual like source code for it, it's kind of terrifying, and some things really shouldn't work, but you know, it gets the job done. And yeah, I got to struggle with working out what the fuck it actually did. Like I looked through it and decided to just not try and understand it. I just said, okay, you know what, that works. I'll just make a new file and write all of my code in there, and then put a little bit in Vessel's code that calls my code. And that seemed like a decent solution. I did later go back into the main file and slim it down a bit, like all of those functions that were there that didn't do anything, and that kind of thing.
So other new additions to the game were also we've got an animated game over screen as
There's a lot of polishing,
a lot more clipboards, a lot more dialogue.
Yeah. Oh god, the reading of the fun.
We had 40 clipboards initially for the last jam, and for this one I basically doubled that, so there's 80 in the game. That was stressful, but because like I was going backwards and forwards and kept on rewriting them, the grammar and everything was all over the place. So Zach, since he's pretty good at proofreading, went through it all.
Yeah, Vessel basically spent the whole time we were reworking on the project just like trying to come up with 80 different witty phrases for a game where you click on a button. So, you know, he had his work cut out for him.
I do love how we ended up calling the like sort of mentor character Dr. Cox's house.
That was the main influences for it. Like, we took kind of ideas from Scrubs and the kind of way that he would say things, and did reworked it to like how it would work. There's just something funny.
Yeah, no, I did have to strip out quite a lot of those like sentences that were very kind of awkwardly worded. I had to like look at them from an abstract bit, identify what was supposed to be funny about it, and then like flip the sentence upside down so that it actually rolled off the tongue like a sentence.
Yeah.
So to summarize, Vessel's handwriting is like his coding.
Hey, I think I redeemed myself in the coding.
This was all word processed.
Video working.
This wasn't his handwriting.
This is on a far more worse level. Just sloppy scribbles.
Probably something we should mention. We do have, like, if you click the donate button, it doesn't just take you straight to the page. It does actually load a YouTube video, special effect, to give you an idea about what the company does.
I've got to say that, like, I went to bed one night, and when I woke up, Vessel had just added this thing where you click on the donate button, and it loads up the special effect, like, YouTube video and stuff. And, you know, I don't know that much about AS3, so I don't actually know how to do that. It's probably quite easy. So, you know, I without knowing how to do that, I was quite impressed. That took some initiative. That was good. that was good.
So do you think all of
nice thing to wake up to?
You think all of us donate stuff we have in our game technically counts as a game being monetized?
No, I wouldn't say so.
No,
That's good. That's good, Ben.
It's not about making money. It's mostly about trying to raise awareness for charity. And if people donate to it, then that's what we're after. Really, we're not after making money off it.
It's good to know we're not soulless hacks, and it's for a good cause. Just so I can sleep at night.
Don't mention company names. We don't want to get sued already.
We are likely talentless hacks, but soulless, no. I'd just like to say, I know a lot of people who have played the game don't think it's awfully good, and we're not under any illusions that we've created some kind of masterpiece. I just want to get that across.
Oh, no. Like, when I made the game, it was initially because it was limited to my programming skills, so I was like, this will be simple, it'll be easy to do. Then when we remade it, we were just like, it's just a thing for fun. We were not going to be like, this game is amazing, it's going to be funny. We're like, this game is stupid and fun. There
was an impressive amount of trigonometry involved in me reworking the heart monitor thing. Like in the original version, that was just like a frame-by-frame animation, but one of the main jobs that I was doing was making that generate procedurally using Flash's line drawing stuff, and that was actually incredibly difficult.
It came out really nice, so.
Yeah. It looked a little better than when I done it, because I just had Stu's animation of the pulse. I just stuck it in and then started making it grow and stretch.
Yeah, it did look a bit warped and weird.
Yeah, because I don't know how Zach did it in the end, but even just making the pulse go red, I just changed the colour using Colour Transform and Flash.
Yeah, no, I just drew the line in a different colour. It's kind of the same thing.
So despite the fact our game's not going to change the world, I did have a lot of fun making it, and it was an awesome weekend.
It was a fun weekend. There's no illusions about we had fun doing it, and I'd definitely do it again if we could, if it could be for a good cause.
Yeah, definitely. Charity games are the best.
Next year we'll be making the best charity game ever.
You had 2 jobs.
Get hyped, people. Put your pre-orders down now.
In 10 years' time, we will have a functioning game with mechanics.
We'll be the Duke Nukem Forever of charity games.
We've been Team Tartan Paint, and you've been listening.
And thanks for listening.
listening.
Fuck's sake, guys, come on. God.